If you want more Sheffield Wednesday content, me and Dirty Box have a podcast called Talking Wednesday. It goes live on his channel at 12 p.m. I will leave a link in the description to it, but is available on all podcasting apps of choice. If you are an Apple Podcast user, if you could leave us a review, we much appreciate it. We have a comment from you, the community. We touch on all the week topics, and we just have a good time talking more Wednesday. Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Norwich City review. Now, if you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing shows me that you like the content. So, we are playing Norwich, who are the best informed team versus not best informed team in us. So, it'll be interesting to see how we play today. Interesting lineup, which I'll get to in a minute. But we could do with having a win here and start going on a little run, because Birmingham can be caught up. They can be massively caught up, and we need to catch them up and get past Rotherham. Because with the game Rotherham have got in hand, if they don't do well in them, we could end up being in a good position. But it'd be nice to get Murray's first win. So, the team news today is interesting. We have Westwood in net, which is interesting. So, Westwood, Harris, Lees, Hutchinson, Yorogidi, Palmer, Pelopessi, Bannon, Reach, Windass and Rhodes. The subs are Wildsmith, Brennan, Penny, Brown, Chunga, Hunt, Shaw, Marriott and Patterson. Interestingly, no Dunkley on the sub bench, so I'm wondering if he might have picked up a knock, because he hasn't featured much yet and he would be good to fit in. I don't know what's going on there. There was a comment midweek about asking if he was fit, and he said he was, so I don't know what to think there. I don't know if it's something more doesn't like that he doesn't see, but who knows. So, the Norwich team, I apologise if you're a Norwich City fan, I am going to butcher your team lineup. Cool, Ganalis, great start. Gibson, Hanley, Aaron, McLean, Gip, Roop, Campwell, Bandua and Pukki. The subs are Nayland, Zimmerman, Sorensen, Tetty, Virich, Hernandez, Dow, Palake and Hugo. Good team for them. I am very surprised Westwood is starting. I had a funny feeling that he wasn't ready yet. Apology for that. He wasn't ready to play yet, but he obviously shown some good stuff. Hopefully we haven't rushed him back. I do not want to see him rush back into this. I want him to hopefully be full fitness and go for it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we can get 3 points, but it is going to be a very, very tough act. Well, that first half was a great half of football for us. We take the lead early doors. It's Jordan Rose. It's a lovely goal as well. It's scrappy, but we'll take them. Free kick comes in, it blocked, Pelopessi shoots, it's scrambled in the box, and it's a proper poacher goal. But that first half, we are controlled, we've done well. It looks like more having a week with the player to get his ideas on place is working. We're switching the play to different wing, which is lovely. Palmer's having a fantastic game. Pelopessi's having a great game. We look solid at the back, but we always look solid at the back when Westwood's in net. We're actually looking decent. They've had a couple of chances, but we have managed to sort it out and play well at the back. We've done really well with trying just to hold it in place. It's really, really good to see how well we're playing. They go forward and we're managing to be controlled. We've been able to be positive when we got the ball. But once we've lost the ball, we're looking for it to try and get it back. It's been a great half of football. It's been attacking. It's been controlled at the back. Touch wood. This carries on and keep going. We have looked very good. Norwich have had their danger points there where they come forward and we've had to defend well, but when we've been called upon, it has worked. Lee's had a very big knock, blood coming out of the top of his head. He's fine now. It looks like at one point he might have come off, but we are looking solid so far. Hopefully, we can keep this going. If we can string two halves of football and have this half of football and the second half, it would be brilliant. This is the bit which I'll be a bit concerned about, is how we come out in this second half. We are notoriously bad at not keeping our shape as soon as we come out of the next thing. So we got to do well. Hopefully we can. Let's see what we do. But at half time, Sheffield Wednesday 1, thanks to Jordan Rhodes, Norwich 0. Well, it's a tale of two halves, as it always seems to be with a Sheffield Wednesday performance at the minute. To be fair, that's not fair, let's be honest with you. The second half, Norwich came at us a little bit more, and we did look okay for a bit, but then they just got into their flow. They went down a little bit easier. Cantwell was looking for fouls, and he got them. But you've got to play against that. That's the modern game now. You need to know when they're doing it and what they're doing. But two fantastic goals for them to get it. A great equaliser by Pouquet left Westwood with no chance. And then Cantwell was a stunning goal to make it 2-1. And best game we played, though, in a while. We looked a lot better. There's just no goals in this team. And it's very difficult when you're trying to look for goals to get you out of problems, and we're very good at conceding goals late on. And it wasn't even a case of them being late on this time. It just plenty more time. It just felt like that. And the annoying thing as a Wednesday fan is that this was a good performance. We looked better. We looked like we were in control. The midfield looked better. We were bombing forward. He needs to find a striker from somewhere, either to try and get us through this mess, because Windass, he's a good player, but his decision making is wrong. There are times where he should pass and he shoots and it looked better. There was a great chance right near the end of the game for Pelopessi. Pelopessi, for me, was the man of the match. Great game he had today. Really did play some good football. And to be fair, we came up against a very strong Norwich team and two stunning goals. And when it's not your luck, it's not your luck. That's 7 in a row we've now lost. I think that's probably our worst record. And people have been saying we could go down bottom, and there's strong possibility we could do now, because Wickham are starting to pick up points. There's still enough game to try and get something, but you just don't see it. That's the issue. You don't see where they're going to come from. You don't see where we're going to get the goal from. So it is a 2-1 loss. And we'll go into the game against Huddersfield midweek.